Hi Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for November 11th through November 17th, and I love that numbers at the beginning and the end, the 11 for the 1111 portal, and then I just love the number 17, always have, could not tell you why. So Aries, let's see what is happening for you guys, what's changing, what's transitioning, what door is opening for you? What world are you stepping into? There's a lot going on between now and the end of the year. So Aries, what do we have? The leap, ecstasy, bliss, belief. Aries, it is time to no longer hold back. Somewhere in your life, and it's really going to be coming up this week, where you need to take a risk, you need to take the plunge, you need to take a leap of faith, you need to believe in yourself, you need to believe in the universe, you need to believe in the process. But this is really like, don't give up, don't let go, jump in and just go for the ride and see where it takes you. And don't resist, because it's leading to good things with ecstasy and bliss right there as well. So that is a lovely doorway, Aries, to be opening up for you guys this week. That's the overall primary energy that you guys are experiencing. So let's pull. Okay, all right, I see what just jumped out. We're going to pull some cards to, gain more insight, get some highlights about this energy. Alrighty, so we had this card jump out, challenging person. Aries, you have the power, you have the strength, you have the courage to handle this person, this situation, if it's unfolding this week, or if this is something that's kind of been brewing for a while. This week, you are going to find yourself in a position where you either really assert yourself, speak your truth, cut ties, put somebody in their place, or maybe you got to spill the tea and tell somebody what you really know, what's really going on. But Spirit's saying what is pulling you very, very strongly, where we've got to take this risk, this leap of faith. You see that, like how this energy beam coming down, like pulling her. What is pulling you is for purpose, and don't resist. Jump in. Even if it is a little scary, you got to go outside your comfort zone, put somebody in their place, spill the tea, whatever it is. Ooh, because look at this, earned opportunity. So I'm talking about new worlds, opening doors, and Aries, there it is. So right here, if something is presented to you, or you've really been wanting to make a change, move your life in a different direction, your career in a different direction, the door is open. Sometimes it's just a matter of you deciding all the way throughout your being, because what's going on in the head space isn't always in alignment to our heart space and our spirit, our soul. And so you might be worked out in your head, but what your heart's saying or what your soul's saying is something different. Aries, do not hold back from your dreams. Do not hold back from something that's offered to you. If it's like, oh man, that seems like it's gonna be a lot of work, the payoff will be amazing. It's like every bit of yourself that you put you pour of yourself into this opportunity or this change or this new idea where you push yourself forward, you are gonna have success. You've just really got to take a leap of faith. And you know what? Unrealistic expectations coming out. That is, you think that what you want, what you're hoping for, really telling somebody how you feel, like you don't feel like you are being very realistic. Aries, usually this is about you not being that, but just the way these first few cards came out, you have to push beyond the mental barriers that tell you you can't do or be something, when it's not harming others or harming yourself. All right, if that's the case, that's a whole different ball game, but that's not what I'm picking up here. This is like dreams, goals, a change in life situation, a change in career, and you could do it, Aries. What is calling you? What are you really being led to do or say this week? It's taking you through this open door, even if you don't perceive that door right in front of you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot and add more to your story for the week, Aries. Okay, yeah, here's confusion, where you feel like you're not being realistic with yourself, or you're reaching too far or too big, or I don't have the power, or I'm not in the position. That is what starts this week, that energy, whatever this is that's pulling you. You're confused, unsure, or you really are just like, which way do I go, or how do I properly handle this? Next out is the Nine of Wands. Victory is just up ahead, Aries. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, we've got Two of Cups. So this could be, you know, somebody coming in to support you, really being on your side, extending this offer or opportunity to you. Next out is the Four of Pentacles. This could be more of a selfish energy, or you just feeling really stagnant and stuck. Also, this could be attached to this challenging person. And lastly, we have the High Priestess in this position. So Aries, even though this is all very positive energy and Spirit saying like, take the plunge, take the step forward, do what you've got to do, what you're really feeling pulled, led to do, even by week's end, there's still an element of mystery. Like you don't see the full path ahead of you, or, you know, the way everything's going to work out. But Spirit's like, you don't need to worry about that. You really just need to jump in, dedicate yourself, put your intention, and follow through with that. And like I said at the very start of the reading, go along with the ride, because not everything is going to be revealed this week. If this card came out this way, then yes, I would know it's all going to be revealed. But nope, we're still left with some mystery, not seeing, you know, the way forward and the way everything's going to work out. But there's no reason to worry about that. Spirit's saying jump in, have, you know, leap of faith, be bold, take a risk, have courage. Ooh, okay, so those jumped out, and these are going to be our clarifiers. So first out would be the Tower, and that's coming out under this Seven of Cups. So, you know, some of these things that have happened or that you're dealing with could have been a shock, because this is an energy that, you know, brings us into this week. So this isn't like shock happening this week. The shock would have been in the past and put you in a position of, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Sometimes the really challenging things that happen to us are not happening to us out of punishment or bad karma or anything like that. It's the catalyst that gets us to move, to make change, to go in a different direction. And, you know, that's all what's going on this week, Aries, with all the cards we brought out so far. So it's like, just go with it, jump in, trust the universe. Things are actually working out in your favor. Right here is this Hanged Man on this Nine of Wands. So you have felt a bit restricted, held back, or like, I could never do or be that, or this could never happen for me, or I could never say these things, like I could never, you know, assert myself like that. Whatever it is for you personally, Aries, you can. It's like we've just got to shift our perception. And, you know, also with this, I do feel an element of where there's resistance on your behalf, where I don't, you know, I want these things, but it's really hard for me to let go of what's comfortable and familiar in my life right now, because that's steady, that's solid. I know what to expect. And, you know, it's hard for me when I can't see, when I don't know what's coming my way. But for some of you, something happened and forced this movement, and it's going to shift your perception, change your consciousness about you, your journey, and whatever this is for you personally. Next out is the the Page of Pentacles, and this is coming out under the Two of Cups. Aries, somebody is coming in to give you support, or to offer something to you. It might be something small and not seem like a big thing, but go with it, because it is leading to bigger and better. And this is a smaller energy, so this isn't like your dream job landing in your lap, but what's offered to you, go with it, even if this is just some sort of advice, you know, surrounding a situation with a person, or, you know, what you want to do, what you want to be. There is something being offered to you this week that is going to help you, you know, bring clarity, bring understanding, open a new door. Again, I just want to point out there still is a bit of unknown by week's end. Yeah, and then here is this Eight of Swords on this Four of Pentacles, and that's really feeling trapped and unsure, and like, you know, I don't know what to do, and I want to cling to what's familiar, but man, I feel this pull inside, like I need to change, I need to go this way. Do it, Aries, because it is time to move on from something, even though you don't have all the answers, even though you can't see the way forward. It is time to move on. And lastly, because moving on, moving forward is leading you towards your wishes, your hopes, and your dreams with this Nine of Cups. So all in all, Aries, this is a positive shift and transition. It's just really you stepping into your personal power this week and deciding for yourself and moving in that direction. However this relates to you, and what we've got to leave behind, we've got to leave behind, even if we are afraid of the unknown, because in the unknown, there's some really good stuff coming your way. So let's pull a card for advice. Application. Yep. See, this is very similar to this card where, you know, she's coming out, but there's this ray of light, like calling to her, pulling her, growing her. And, you know, there's a lot that you're going to come into understanding. Some of it's happening this week, but Aries, it's more in the future, and you've just got to trust that. Card 19, I would say by year's end, everything's going to make sense. You're going to feel very firmly grounded and rooted. And also, this is like, if you want to go in a new direction in your life, in your career, make a big change, anything, Aries, it's within you. The time is now. You will find success. Just do not be afraid and go with it all the way to the end. All right, let's pull a card to see what blessings are upon you this week, Aries. A blessing for solace and hope. Yes, see, things are getting better, starting to fall into place. You just got to take that leap of faith, do what you've got to do, and trust your path, and trust that the future, the unknown, what's up ahead does hold a lot of blessings for you. But, you know, this Page of Pentacles coming in, support, offer, help, advice, something that is, you know, that is attached to this card of the blessing of solace and hope. So, Aries, those are your messages for this week. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.